recently made the decision to end your relationship, to file for divorce, and you're in that space of doubting your decision, of really not being sure if you've made the right decision, of second guessing yourself. In today's vlog, I'm going to walk through a couple of really simple steps in terms of how you can take next steps to best support you and to help you navigate the path that unfolds in front of you. My name is Caitriona Ellis. I'm the founder of Financial Wellness Academy. I've also navigated recently divorce, and so I'm speaking firsthand on this. And I know how difficult it is to get to the point of even making that decision. And once you've made that decision, then how do you move forward? It is a roller coaster of emotions for sure. And I'm going to share with you 3 simple steps, which I found really made the world of difference to me as I navigated that. The first is really around space, so that you want to give yourself some space so that you have some time and to reflect on how you're feeling, what you need to decide next, what you need to do next. And that space might be created in many different ways. For me, some of the ways I create it is I will go for a walk with the dog. I will take some time to meditate. I will go for a sea swim by myself. And just having the time with yourself, with nothing else going on in your head, and just being able to almost have a declutter on what's going on in your head so that you can see the wood from the trees. Because often when you're navigating a divorce or a relationship breakup, there's so much going on and you feel like you're in a washing machine and it is just constant. If you're in the throes of the legal space, there can be a lot of documents, a lot of stuff to do, and it feels like a lot. So to help you counteract that and to deal best with that situation, creating a space is amazing for that. And I speak to this with experience of knowing that when I was in a state of flux and I was trying to make decisions, my decisions were not the greatest. When I came to my decisions from a place of having calmed the waters, being clear in my head, and being tapped into my own heart, my own instinct, my own intuition, I made much better decisions. So this is something that will serve you well. It'll serve if you've got kids in the relationship well. And it's something that we can really easily do. But sometimes we're so caught up in the roller coaster that we actually don't take the time to just get off and just press pause. So this is something I think is hugely important and we can all access easily. So however you create that space for you is absolutely perfect. And yeah, so that's the first step. The second one is to make sure that you have got support in place to hold you through this. This is a tough path that you've chosen. If you know it's the right decision, then it's something you can bear. And it's almost like I feel like you need a walking frame. You need some kind of support to know that you can hold yourself up, because there are points in most divorces where you feel like you just can't go on. Like maybe you've got a crushing weight on your chest that you feel difficulty in breathing. Like your anxiety is through the roof, your heart is racing, you just are so overwhelmed. And it's at points like that where you feel that maybe you can't go on, where you reach out to that support that you have. And that can be in the form of personal and professional with the legal support that you have. And I'll speak to that more in the next video. As I navigated divorce, I had an amazing support in the name of Nicola Lucy, who is a shadow worker and shamanic practitioner, and she held my hand all the way through that. And that was amazing to have an emotional release to be able to navigate this and to have a regular fortnightly call with her where I worked through whatever was going on. It was almost like emotional hygiene, clearing out whatever is going on and then facing the next step, because there's a lot to this and sometimes it can take quite a while. Outside of that as well, having friends that you can speak to who will be non-judgmental, who will be supportive to you, perhaps whose values are aligned with you, who you can speak openly and honestly about how you're feeling, maybe about how you, some decisions, conversations that you need to have with your children. Having that support in family and friends is an amazing piece to add to your menu of options to help you navigate this a lot more easier. The last piece around this is self care. So, looking after yourself and in creating your space that can also form part of your self care. So, your self care in this can also look like something very simple, like having a bath, like maybe having coffee once a week with a friend just to shoot the breeze, to offload whatever is going on, and just to make sure that you are topping up your own batteries. Because if you've particularly got kids in this scenario, then you're also going to need to have energy to support them through this, depending on how they are going to navigate it, also. And you also need to support yourself. It is emotionally draining at times, and you want to make sure that you're looking after yourself. And as mums, as women, we often leave ourselves to the end of the queue, and myself included have done this. But I have definitely found that when I look after myself and I top my own batteries up first, I serve my kids much better, and I serve everybody I interact with much better. So sometimes it can feel selfish to do that, but I really feel that that is hugely key to you showing up and being able to navigate this path with much more ease and grace. So I hope those 3 steps were food for thought. So reminding, create some space, get that support you need, and give yourself the self-care to help you navigate this. Good luck with navigating it. I'm going to have another video coming around some other pieces in terms of going through the divorce, the legal support, etc. So keep an eye out for that. Press subscribe if you don't want to miss it, or sign up to my newsletter. And yeah, good luck navigating this. Well done for making the decision. It's not an easy one. And if there's anything I can do to further support you, please do reach out and connect. Thanks for listening, and talk to you soon.